It's another beautiful Saturday evening, and it's my pleasure to be on the program Leading Women. My name is Toyin Adepoju. My guest today is a woman with great reputation. She's an Amazon, a role model, an accomplished business mogul. She is a two-time minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, immediate past president of the Lagos Chambers of Commerce and Industries, founding member of the Nigeria Economic Summit Group NESG, member of Vision 2020, and president NAPAD Business Group. She is an avid trained professional and investment expert. It's my pleasure to have Chief Onikepo Akande CON, the Ashikpa Iyalode of Ibadan. Great to have you on Leading Women.
Thank you very much. It is my pleasure to be here, and I'm extremely grateful to you for giving me this opportunity.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank
you.
Now,
what does it feel like to be over 70 and still look smart?
Thank you very much. True, I'm over 70.
Yeah.
Much over 70, but I'm extremely grateful to God. And I take good care of myself.
How do you take good care of yourself? Let me know.
Yeah, okay. Let me share some of my secrets with you.
Very important.
I try to eat right most times, although my lifestyle does not permit me to eat right all the time.
We'll get there because I'm a very busy person.
Yes.
Okay.
When I have meetings in the morning, breakfast meeting, there is buffet. Lunch, there is buffet. Dinner, there is buffet. What I do is I pick.
All right.
I pick so that I don't overeat and stay healthy. And I also do exercise in the morning.
Okay.
Yes, not too strenuous one because of my age. I cannot afford to be jogging all over the place. But 30 minutes, my doctor said is enough.
Okay.
And it has helped me. I'm in good health.
Wow.
That is very important.
Now, how do you maintain your skin texture? It's been like this since when I have met you.
Thank you very much. It's the grace of God. Like I said, I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables.
All right.
That's very important, and it's very good for the skin.
Okay.
And like I also said, I pick what I eat. But sometimes I indulge myself, like everybody.
All right. Once in a while, right?
Once in a while, yes.
Now, away from how you look, now you are very active in the corporate world, and you're over 70. How do you maintain that?
Thank you. The corporate world has always been my life. I have been very active for more than 2 decades. I've been on the board of so many companies.
Yeah.
I've been very active. I was a director of a Union Bank. I'm a director of PZ Foundation. I'm on the board of so many companies.
Yeah.
Very many. And they keep me busy. Actually, I enjoy what I'm doing. That is the secret. You must enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy it, then it's not worth it.
Wow. Now, how would you say you got here? I mean, to this point in your life where you are a respected stateswoman and board member of many reputable organizations, and not forgetting that you were a former minister and the immediate past president, Lagos Chambers of Commerce. How did you actually get here? What's the secret?
Thank you very much. The secret is hard work. No shortcut. Hard work, and you must be dedicated to whatever you do. I'm a very confident person, and I like to do things properly. And when you do things properly, people watch you and they recommend you to other people. I've been very lucky in life. People have always appreciated all my efforts, and they have always recommended me. Actually, most of my appointments, people recommended me for them.
Now, would you say it was actually your background that shaped you for this?
Yes, I have. I'm educated. I come from an educated family, and a very popular family in Ibadan. I'm married to a big chief from Ibadan, Chief Akande, and my parents are from Aboderi and Adisa families of Ibadan. And my grandmother too was a very, very smart human being, Madam Janet Alatede. Over 70 years ago, she had a house in England. So I have been brought up to appreciate and have confidence in myself, and this has helped me.
Would you say your mom or your grandmom had a lot of positive influence on you?
Both of them. I always appreciate successful people. My mother died early. She died at 49. But before she died, she had many houses at that age.
Okay.
Very hardworking woman. And my grandmother was one of the richest women in Ibadan. Madam Janet Alate de Abodere.
So at a very young age, would you say that is when you started aspiring to be this big?
Yes. Let me share a secret with you.
Tell me.
When I was young, my mother, I'm the first child of my parents.
Okay.
My parents don't have a male child. We are all girls.
Oh,
We were all girls.
Lovely.
So what they did for me, they got a lesson teacher to be teaching me, And at the age of 10, one minister died. And the teacher is still alive, Professor Balogun, and my cousin, my uncle. They were all around and they were saying, this minister died. I said, I didn't listen to what they were teaching me again. I was so much interested in what they mentioned about the minister. They said, you are too young. What do you know about minister? I said, because I'm going to be a minister one day.
Wow.
So when I became a minister, the professor, he was a professor before he retired. He was teaching me. He ran to Abuja to come and show me my picture, how I sat down and I was doing my lesson.
Oh my
He was so proud of me.
Yeah,
He's still alive.
Oh,
He's still alive. I think he lives in Ile-Ife now. Professor Balogun.
So at your young age, you would say you were so positive about your future.
Yes.
You were so sure about what you really wanted to be, and you worked towards it.
Thank you. I know what I want. I'm a positive person. I believe in hard work. Hard work is the secret. I cannot stress this too much. And you cannot say you want to be a minister and just sit down and not do anything. It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work that way.
Now, you've written about the role of affirmative action in creating opportunities for women. Has affirmative action been able to reach the people most in need?
Yes. Actually, I believe in affirmative action. When the FIDA people, they had their conference, I was one of the guest speakers. They told me to speak on affirmative action or whether it's legislation to get women in positions of authority. Because when I was a minister, there were only 3 of us. But now, we have many more ministers. Because women, once they are given the opportunity, they don't want to let people down. Women work so hard to make sure that they don't spoil the chances for other women.
Would you say that the generation of women we have today are willing or are ready for leadership positions? Do you say we have the caliber of young women who would want to be in leadership positions today?
Yes. You see, the problem is that the women are not given the opportunity. Once they are given that opportunity, our women are able, capable, and they are willing to contribute to what will affect the progress of this country. I was at an Arise conference recently, Arise for Women, and the leader, the promoter of this conference, Pastor Dr. Shiju Iluyomade, she was giving confidence, talking, encouraging women, and I believe in what she's doing. Give them a chance. Give women a chance.
You've always been a career person. Do you at any point feel you wouldn't be able to merge career with marriage? For some women, it's not that easy.
For everybody, it's not an easy task. I'm a career woman, true. I like to be a career woman. I like to be busy.
Okay.
I'm 24 hours on duty. But I also like to be married because there is respectability in marriage. Luckily for me, I have a husband who is supportive, but not many women are that lucky. So most people too want to to be married. They want to be married, but sometimes the men are impossible. Once the woman starts getting on well in life, the men become jealous. Intimidated. Thank God my own husband is not intimidated. He's always encouraging me and he's very proud of me and my achievements.
He is. Now, for women who really want to, follow that career path, They want to reach the top. But they have a husband who isn't cooperating. Would you advise them to, forget about that ambition and step down to, take care of the family?
Let me talk about marriage. I've been married for over 50 years, and it is not easy. It is not a bed of roses. It's give and take in life. The men have to work to make the marriage work. The women too, they have to work hard. Sometimes the women too don't have enough patience.
So women have their own faults?
Oh yes, everybody. We are all human beings.
Okay.
We have our faults.
What are our faults, basically?
Sometimes when a woman gets to the top, she starts,
feeling arrogant.
Being arrogant. No, you have to respect your husband. You have to respect your husband, and you have to make sure you put him into your whatever you are planning. Time management is very important. You must find time for the family.
Well, in case you're just tuning in, you're listening to Leading Women on Splash 105.5 FM. I must say I'm having a wonderful time with the Ashikba Iyalode of Ibadoland, Chief Onikepo Akande CON. We'll take a break and we'll be back on the show. Welcome back to Leading Women on Splash 105.5 FM. Well, hope you're having a wonderful time with me on the show.
Wonderful time. Great time.
Now, you have a son.
I like to talk about women.
Okay, yes.
I like to talk about women because I believe that women should be encouraged, should be empowered to take more positions in this country.
Now, what advice would you give women out there who are not empowered, who do not have the right education to be in leadership position? They want to, but the will is not there. The finance is not there. How would you advise such women?
First thing, you must be educated. It can be formal or functional for sustainable development. What I mean by functional, you must learn a trade. You must have a profession, that can help you in life. You don't. I don't like being housewife. I believe people must work hard. You contribute also to the family. Your husband will appreciate you more.
What if I have a husband who feels that, I can take care of you, you don't need to work, I just want you to take care of the kids? That's work alone.
Okay, good. That's even better. Let the husband do it, but at least have your own money for yourself. And you can spend it the way you like. I like to dress up, so I spend my money the way I like. Nobody can complain.
All right. So it's like, it's the woman. Okay, the woman's money is our money.
Yes.
But the husband's money is our money.
It's our money.
All right. So as a woman, it is advisable for you to work to have your own money so that you can actually spend it on yourself to look good.
Yes. And the way you want. And spend on the children as well.
Okay.
Yes. And if you want, you can also spend on the husband. But at least have your own money.
Now, you have a solid background that must have helped in many ways. Now, tapping into your years of experience, what qualities would you say women need to have to be successful irrespective of one's background?
Number one is education.
Yes, you've been mentioning that over
and over again. I'll tell you why I mentioned it.
Yeah.
When I was at Harvard Business School
Yeah.
in Boston,
Yeah.
there are very few women. Everywhere you have, the men are always more than the women. But the few of us that were there, we were not giving the men an easy time. In fact, I was made the chairman of international community there. Because, as I said, I'm a restless person. I like to do things. I'm very energetic.
Yes, and very active.
I'm very, very active. So they noticed me and made me the chairperson of international group. Community.
What was the experience like then?
Very good. Once you go to such institutions, the sky is the limit. When I got back to Nigeria, we had this association, Harvard Alumni Association of Nigeria. Many men, very few women. And the men, I made sure I was very active at the association, and I was made the first woman president of the association in Nigeria.
How did you make this possible?
Because I was working hard. I was watching the men. If they take one step, I will try and take 2 steps.
Wow.
So they said, this woman, let us give her a chance.
Oh my God.
In fact, when I became president, I was not even not supposed to be president at that time. Somebody was lined up to be president. But the past presidents all ganged up against the man and said, we want this woman.
Now, let me hear your experience as a two-time minister. How was it, basically? You know, at that time, you said you were only
3. Yes.
Now, how were you able to, compete with the men?
Thank you very much. When I was made the minister, in fact, I wasn't even in Nigeria. I just had it on the news.
Wow.
I was in Ghana. I was doing a program for United Nations in Ghana when they announced me. But I must say that I know the Ministry of Industry from the private sector perspective. I have been a very active player in the organized private sector. So when they put me as the Minister of Industry, I just went to work immediately because I knew what to do. Okay. I know what we have always been complaining about.
So you were given a role where you were going to function very well.
Exactly. Because sometimes if they are giving me health, maybe I may not be able to do that well. But industry, I knew what to do. I did it so well. After the first administration, another administration came, they reappointed me.
Now, did you encounter any challenges at that?
There are always challenges.
Okay.
There will always be challenges.
Okay. Can you just mention one and how you
some men, because I believe in doing things properly. Okay. So the men, they thought that when I come
due process.
Yes, I believe in it.
Due process. Okay.
They feel that this woman, she likes to dress up. She'll be wasting time. But I'm always the first to get to the office and I'm the last to go. They were shocked. So, and I didn't give them opportunity to steal. So they planned that they were going. This is a big challenge. Yes, they tried to put me into trouble. But the people that was planning with them, one of them said, this woman doesn't deserve this. She has come to better our life and we will not let her be in trouble. So this is why they saved me. They were going to burn the ministry and say that I stole money. I did not steal one kobo. And thank God for that. Everybody respects me up till today, everywhere in the world.
I think what really also paid way for you was that you liked doing things properly.
I do. I do.
Process.
I do. But some people don't like it. So they were against me. But a lot of people like it. They like what I do and they support me.
Now, would you say you've actually lived all your dreams?
Yes. I'm many years after 70.
Yeah.
I thank God. God has been kind to me. He has helped me a lot. I always say, why has God been so kind? And my favorite song in life is Elo ni mo san foba ogo, Elo ni Jesu mi gba, Elo ni mo san foba ogo, fore re lori mi. You know, anywhere I go in the world, I'm respected. When I went for the United Nations conference they did in September, recently,
New York?
In New York,
yeah.
I was made to speak because there were so many programs going on.
Yeah.
I was made to speak on the panel, and there was the vice president from Ethiopia. Is a woman. So I'm a minister from Nigeria and a few other people. Yeah. They really enjoyed my own contribution too. And even I was offered a lot of things. I thank God. You know, I cannot thank God enough. But when opportunity comes, I never turn it down. That is my secret.
You're always willing.
Willing, ever ready.
And jump on those opportunities.
Yes.
Now, do you have any program in place for younger women who want to be mentored by you? And I know women listening, younger women listening, were like, oh, please, I need to.
Yes, I have mentored a lot of women, and they're all in positions of authority today. In fact, when I became the president of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, after how many years? 128 years. many men have always dominated the place. You know, the Lagos chamber is very, very important chamber. Is the number one chamber in Nigeria and the West African sub-region. When I became the president, I told all the people, I said, you have to vote for me because I want to be president. And they did. And I made sure that we have a mentoring group, a women's group, trying to mentor people. And a lot of people are doing so well in their lives, and they're extremely grateful to me. The mentoring group is still there. The current president has maintained all the things that I started, and I thank God for this.
Now, who or what inspires you? What keeps you going?
It's just inborn in me. I myself, I like to be somebody important. When I was at school, at Queen's, I was a school prefect. So you can see it's from an early age.
Yes, you've been holding leadership positions.
And then in my parents have only four of us. They had four of us, and I'm the first. I've always been treated as a leader, as a young person. They will tell you, you have to do this, you have to behave properly, you know. And I did. I tried as much as possible. My mother died many, many years before my father, and my father did not marry. And he kept on carrying all the four of us. One of us died recently. My immediate junior sister died, Oluri Mujisola Abbas. Amen.
And how was the experience for you? You missed her so dearly.
You can say that again. You know, when you are not many, you are close. You're very close, knit family. I don't come from polygamous. So we are only four of us. We were four. We were very, very close. I had my birthday 2 days ago, and you would have seen her going up and down, doing everything for me. And even her husband is the same birthday with me, the king.
Wow.
Oba Abbas. But he too died a month after my sister died. He couldn't cope.
Wow. Wow. You obviously have a very busy life, busy work life. Do you really have time to unwind? I know you do, because I see you in some of those big parties in Nigeria.
Okay, yes.
Now, how do you create time for that?
I go to places I have to go to, but I never stay long. That is the secret.
How do you actually determine places you have to go to, or parties, or places you have to go? How do you determine that?
Yes, people who have supported me, you have to support them too when they are doing something. That is the secret. Life is give and take. You don't just take, you have to give back. So I show up. I may not stay long, but at least to show that I support them. But because I'm very busy, quite honestly, I am extremely busy person. Now, and I enjoy what I'm doing.
Yes, it's obvious. Now, aside from attending parties, what other areas or what other activities do you engage in to unwind? Are you someone who just wants to stay alone and maybe sleep, read a novel, or go to the pool or something?
I said,
call your friends and just party or something.
I know so many people. Let me say it so, because of my exposure in life. I know so many people, but I have very, very few friends.
Now let's come to that area of friends. Why do you choose to have very few friends? Because with your status, with your accomplishment, of course it's going to attract as many friends as possible.
Yes, but sometimes you have to be very careful. Sometimes when you are getting on very well, it can create a bit of envy. So my old friends are the friends I stick to.
Your old friends? Do you talk about are you talking about your childhood friends?
My childhood friends, my school friends, I keep to them.
Now, if you were going to advise your younger self now, what would you tell her?
First, you have to be educated. Second, you have to be confident and believe in yourself. Be a confident woman. Be proud that you are a woman. Don't let anybody treat you, talk you down. No. Have confidence in yourself and work hard. God watches everything, and God will help you in whatever you are doing.
Thank you.
I am grateful to God.
Thank you so much, Chief, for being on the show. I've really learned a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, and it is my pleasure to be here. I'm extremely grateful to you that you have given me this opportunity to talk about this, because people have always wondered why I'm able to do all these things. Consultant to Igbinedion University, I'm on the board of trustee of President Olusegun Obasanjo Presidential Library. So many things. If you Google my name, you will see what I have done. And now people know, and they know that they can do it. They can even do better.
That's why you're a role model to people like us. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you.
And that's it on today's edition of the program Leading Women. My name is Toyin Adepoju. A big thank you to all my production crew. And this is also to inform you that if you have any question or inquiries, you're free to contact me via text message or WhatsApp. My number is 0805 733 5451. 0805 733 5451. You can send an email to me. My email address is tito@splashfm1055.com. That's TEETOO@splashfm1055.com. Till I come your way next week Saturday with another amazing woman, remain yours sincerely, Toyin Adepoju. Have yourself a lovely evening.